I think I left my shower running. I'm writing this at 4:47 a.m. because I can't go back to sleep. Hell, I don't think I'll ever sleep again. Not after what I just saw. Or what I think I saw. I'm honestly not sure anymore. Let me start from the beginning, because maybe if I write this all down, it'll make sense. Yesterday was one of those days that just beats the hell out of you. Double shift at the warehouse, my supervisor breathing down my neck about quotas, and my back screaming from lifting boxes for 12 hours straight. All I wanted when I got home was a hot shower and my bed. I turned the water on and sat on the edge of my mattress while it heated up. Just for a second, I told myself, just until the steam starts fogging the mirror. The next thing I knew, I was waking up to the sound of running water. My apartment was thick with humidity, and I could hear the shower still going full blast. Great. I'd fallen asleep and wasted God knows how much hot water. My landlord was going to love the utility bill. That's when I tried to get up and realized I couldn't move. Sleep paralysis. I'd had it a few times before, usually when I was stressed or exhausted. Your mind wakes up, but your body stays locked in sleep. It's terrifying, but I knew it would pass. I just had to wait it out. But then I heard something that made my blood freeze. Footsteps. In my bathroom. Heavy, wet footsteps slapping against the tile. A voice echoed from behind the shower curtain, distorted by the water and steam. I can't get clean. The footsteps stopped. Then, suddenly, the shower curtain was ripped aside, and someone stumbled out of my bathroom. I wanted to scream, but my paralysis held me prisoner. All I could do was watch as this thing stood dripping in my doorway. It looked like a man, but wrong. His skin was gray and slimy, covered in what looked like pond scum. Dark patches of mold spread across his arms and chest like bruises. Water poured off him in sheets, pooling at his feet. I can't get clean, he screamed, his voice raw and desperate. He stumbled back into the bathroom, and I heard him climb back into the shower. The water changed pitch as his body moved under the stream. This happened again, and again. Each time he emerged, he looked worse. The scum grew thicker. Barnacles began sprouting from his shoulders and neck like grotesque jewelry. His skin took on a greenish tint, and something that looked suspiciously like seaweed hung from his hair. I can't get clean, he'd mutter, quieter now, defeated. Then louder, I can't get clean. I lost count of how many times he repeated this ritual. My paralysis held me captive as this nightmare played out in my bathroom. The humidity in my apartment became suffocating. The sound of running water mixed with his desperate sobs until I thought I might go insane. Then everything went black. When I came to, he was standing over my bed. His face was inches from mine, if you could still call it a face. Barnacles had claimed his left cheek. Something green and slimy dripped from his mouth onto my pillow. His eyes, bloodshot and wild, stared directly into mine. I can't get clean, he shrieked. The shock broke my paralysis. I jolted awake, gasping and shaking. My room was dark and quiet. No moldy man, just me, soaked in sweat, heart pounding against my ribs, sleep paralysis. It had to be the most vivid, terrifying episode I'd ever experienced, but just a hallucination brought on by stress and exhaustion. I laughed shakily, running my hands through my damp hair. That's when I noticed my apartment was still humid. I looked toward my bathroom, and my veins ran cold. There, leading from my bedroom to the bathroom, was a trail of wet footprints. And from behind my closed bathroom door, I could hear the unmistakable sound of running water. I'm sitting in my car now, parked outside a 24-hour diner, writing this on my phone. I grabbed my keys and ran. I couldn't bring myself to open that bathroom door. I don't know what to do. I can't go back there. But I also can't afford to find a new place. And who would believe this story anyway? Has anyone else experienced something like this? I keep telling myself it was just a nightmare, but those footprints, they were real. I don't think I'm ever going home, but my rear view mirror is starting to fog up.